there, friends and family. Adrian Lobo. And tonight we are going to take a stroll through the park. Decided to switch things up a bit. The energy is different at night. So here we are, alone in the wee hours of the night, where everyone's asleep. As we walk in the shadows of secrecy, where no one can see us. Or see me, a guy talking to himself, and this device in his hands, alone at night. Yeah, I'm that guy tonight. So anyways, tonight, I have a topic I want to talk about with you. Something I have been thinking about. And that topic is the path of mastery. Mastery. The path of mastery is awesome. The path of mastery is my religion. If I had one. Path of mastery is very important. And whether you are an artist, musician, business entrepreneur, spiritual devotee, or anything, tennis player, we all have one thing in common that unites everybody. We all have the opportunity to embark on the path of mastery. Check it out, we're at a park. All great masters know how to play. Jedi Master you seek! So what is mastery? Although hard to define, it is easily recognizable when someone has it. Mastery can be defined as the ability to have supreme control over your reality, or something, a tool, a trait, a habit, a skill. Mastery can be defined as the power and intelligence of the highest of human potential. Mastery is the source of all greatest discoveries of humankind and our greatest innovations and breakthroughs. And as epic as that sounds, mastery can be accessible to everyone. In fact, you probably experienced it. Mastery can happen to you on a day-to-day basis. It could be really fleeting, or it could take a long time to achieve. And you can recognize moments of mastery when you are completely absorbed in a certain activity, that given activity, and you get energized by it. Your senses sharpen, your intelligence increases, your creativity flows through. When you are in that moment, you are in the mastery mode, the avatar state, if you will. And I believe it is accessible to everybody. So, yes. So there are many paths to mastery, right? And what is my path of mastery? Well, you probably can guess. My path of mastery is dance and movement. I love dancing. I love the path of controlling my body and being able to manipulate it and have control over the expression of my body, and to master every intricate movement, and to be able to translate emotions through music, and to be able to tell stories through dance, and inevitably to be able to control energy through dance and movement. But when I thought about it and I really reflected on things, I realized that I'm not really just passionate about dancing and moving. There's actually something deeper that inspires me to study this. And I had to go back into my childhood to realize that and to reflect on that. And I realized that, yes, I'm passionate about dance and movement, but I am also deeply passionate about unlocking our highest human potential, to be able to access our supernatural abilities, if you will. I am passionate about mastering consciousness, mastering the human body. The human body fascinates me. To me, the human body is the highest form of technology, the most advanced form of technology that nature, that Creator has ever created. And in our human bodies lie the keys and the secrets to mastering the universe. So, ask yourself, why do you do what you do? At one point in my dance life, in my movement life, in my career, I had to ask myself, why do I do what I do? Why do I dance? Why do I move? What am I doing this for? And I believe every artist, every musician, every person on the path to mastery must ask themselves this question. Because this is a very important question to ask yourself why you do what you do. And some people are in it for different reasons. Not everyone is on the path to mastery. Some people do what they do because they want the benefits of it. The fame, the money, the opportunities, respect, travel, to be able to have fame, to be able to be loved, to be respected, to be recognized. And those on the path of mastery do it because they love it. They do it from a place of love. And they do it because it is a soul's calling. It is your heart's desire. You cannot help but live and breathe your craft, your art, your mission, your message. And you will devote everything, you will devote every ounce of yourself to the fulfillment of bettering yourself in this mastery, in mastering this craft of yours. Speaking of which, check this out, yo, on this playground. Got some dinosaurs here. Ankylosaurus. That dude's tight. Pachycephalosaurus. Thick-headed lizard. Pterodactyl. Tyrannosaurus. And of course the Triceratops. Dinosaurs are dope. And thus, the path of mastery is a lifetime's path. It's a path for life. If you're one of those people who's worried about not being where you're at this time, and you're not as successful as you wish you could be, don't stress out. Stop being so hard on yourself. Because mastery is a lifetime's work. And some of the greatest masters who've ever lived didn't achieve their highest goals, didn't achieve their greatest works until their later years. People like Albert Einstein, when he was a young kid, he sucked at school. He couldn't even speak his language right. Michael Jordan sucked at basketball and didn't even make the senior squad in high school. And then there's people like Buckminster Fuller. Buckminster Fuller, if you didn't know, was one of the greatest architects and greatest innovators of our time. And he didn't make his discoveries until the later half of his lifetime. Most of his life he was a crappy salesman and had a lot of failures. So the path of mastery is a lifetime's work, and you will encounter failure after failure after failure, and obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Everyone does. But what separates masters from ordinary people is that no matter what, inevitably we will all come across an obstacle. But where others have given up, potential masters have the persistence to keep going and moving forward. And so what is it that propels these people to keep going even after so many failures? I believe it is because they have found their resolve. They have found their willpower. They have realized why they do what they do. And they have recognized and have cultivated so much love and so much passion in what they believe in and what they are doing, that no matter what, no matter how many times they fail, they will still do the work. They will still keep creating, keep practicing, keep training. Why? Because it's not about success. It's the journey. It's because you love to do it. You love to do what you do. and that will get you past any obstacle. Always move from a place of love.
And now, I will share with you my most epic message for this video. Let us enter the playground.
So, in essence, with all that has been said and done, why should we embark on this path of mastery if it's all this hard work and crap? Well, I have an idea. And my idea states that the path of mastery leads to evolution. Mastery is evolution. When we embark on the path of bettering ourselves, bettering our craft, and achieving the mastery state, it will lead us to the next evolution of the human species. If we embark on this path of mastery and we become better, it will create a physiological change in our DNA and human genome. And thus, whenever we master something, it will be passed down into our kids. Whoa. And our children will be much easier to master something themselves. And their children's children will be masters. And thus, over time, inevitably, the human race will together be operating at a more masterful state. And that happens, woo! We evolve, baby. Oh, this is hard to do with one hand. Whew, I just did that right now. That was crazy. So, mastery equals evolution, and mastery will lead us to the next Homo state. So with that being said, I want to start a movement, or re-encourage a movement. Let us start the mastery movement, the mastery revolution, the mastery renaissance. And together, let us become masters of our crafts, so that we can be a more awesome human race and live a more awesome life. Let's access our highest potential. Why not? On that note, I hope this video has inspired you, empowered you, and if it has, please share with another person and subscribe or not. For now, let us continue to better ourselves every day and start the mastery movement. And if you feel called to embark on this path of mastery, there is a tool that I'd like to share with you that has greatly helped me and been a huge tool on my path towards mastery, and that is this book, Mastery by Robert Greene. One of the greatest books I have ever read. I highly recommend it for anyone who is in any field of expertise. You could be an artist, musician, business entrepreneur, martial artist, singer, tennis player, anything. Wherever you are on, I highly recommend you read this book. It's groundbreaking, and a lot of the ideas I shared are the result of inspirations from this book. So check that out, Mastery by Robert Greene, and shout outs to Robert Greene. Thank you very much for inspiring us and doing the work. Peace and many blessings.